Three former friends. Short fictions. My former friend Kelvin had a sleep disorder. One of his uncles had once told him the story of a man who had fallen asleep, but people thought he was dead, and they buried him. And when he woke up, he was in a coffin 6 feet underground. Gave Kelvin nightmares, which didn't subside when he reached adulthood. He was afraid of going to sleep. When he lived at my place, and he would nap in the long afternoons, when he woke up he would ask me, "Did I look like I was dead?" "I'm not sure," I said. "Move around a bit." He moved around. "Oh yes, I see the difference." "Yes, you did look like you were dead," I said. After that he started sleeping with a sign on his pillow saying, "Sleeping, not dead." But one day Helen Rickerman from my bowls club came over, and she saw Kelvin napping. "He looks dead," she said. "He claims he's sleeping," I said, pointing to the sign. "People die in their sleep all the time," she assured me. "You'll start to smell soon. We should call the mortuary." She called the mortuary. She explained she needed a body removed. "Oh really?" I heard her say. "Uber's doing that now." Long story short, they took him away. He woke up in a refrigeration unit, caught cold and died of pneumonia. It's a bit like that story where the guy kills his own father by trying not to kill his own father. You know the one? Irony it's called. Irony kills more characters in stories than accidents. They wrote, "Sleeping, not dead," on his gravestone. That's irony too. My former friend Tony died of happiness. He had a great job, a nice wife, fabulous children, excellent prospects, interesting hobbies. He won the lottery on his 21st birthday, Tony. He was handsome, athletic, perfect teeth, smart, sterling genetic sequencing, loyal friends, admiring colleagues, cosy companions. He was on a golf handicap of 6. Then, one sunny day, with the crocus in bloom and the will-o'-wisps buzzing in chorus, it was all too much for him, and he died from an overload of good fortune, his last words being, "What a beautiful day." His heart, agreeing, said, "Well, this is as good as it gets," and quit while it was in front. We all agreed he deserved it. To die, that is. Every man has a burden of happiness to bear, but he was hogging more than any man should enjoy in one lifetime. Envy, it's called. Envy kills almost as many characters in stories as irony. We hated him so much that when he died we all rushed around to see who could make off with his wife Gail and his investments. My former friend Stan from over at South Morronglea turned into a monkey. Not all at once, but slowly. His friends commented upon it. I did. But he said he was comfortable and everyone just accepted it. Stan had turned into a monkey. His wife Shirley didn't mind. She was sick of him the way he was. But then he started with the banana jokes. Why did the banana go to hospital? Because it wasn't peeling very well. We'd go around to talk the usual tripe and he'd say, "How many bananas does it take to screw in a light bulb?" And we'd say, "Don't tell us, Stan. A bunch?" And he'd say, "Oh, you've heard that one." He'd scratch himself under both his arms and then try, "Someone told me all apples are yellow. I told them, that's bananas." "You see what I mean?" said Shirley by this stage. It turned out she'd have to flee him. As his friends, we tried to tell him he wasn't the primate he used to be. "What sort of key opens a banana?" said Stan. A long pause. "A mung key." That sent him swinging from the rafters, that one. After a while he started stealing shiny things and throwing feces at the mailman. Shirley rang the pound. They had a full house. He'd have to be put down. "You can't put Stan down," we protested, and eventually Shirley agreed, did the right thing and donated him to science instead.